What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the LowkeyLegend. How are you doing? I'm doing okay today. We are back with a brand new episode of Stoner Tips for you guys. Today is episode 126 of the Stoner Tips series. Today's topic is a requested one by one of you guys. I do appreciate all these suggestions for videos. If you guys have any ideas for some stoner tips, drop them in the comment section below right now. And while you're doing that, be sure to smash the thumbs up button. It goes a super long way. Anyways, the title of the video, babysitting first-time weed smokers. Okay, so let's dive on into this. Major tip that is going to be very influential for first-timers who are smoking weed is what they're going to be smoking out of. Okay, so there are a lot of different ways to smoke weed. For the first time, a lot of people would go straight for a blunt. All right, now a blunt is not going to work well for first-timers, and the reason I say that is because maybe they have never smoked any nicotine or any real tobacco. So when they smoke a blunt for the first time, it might throw them off a little bit. They might not be able to fully understand or fully really get the grasp of smoking a swisher. So that is not a route that I would prefer you guys to just start off with someone, just roll up a blunt. That is acceptable though, because I feel like blunts get you a little more fucked up quicker because of the tobacco you're rolling up in that blunt, which obviously is only the wrap. But if you pack it fat enough, I feel like the cancellation can be more beneficial. But anyways, I would prefer to smoke a first timer out on something where it's just weed. Now this could be anything. This could be a bowl, a one hitter, a bong is kind of pushing it. I really wouldn't hand over a bong to someone because, especially first timers, they don't really know how to smoke bongs. All right, now it's very simple to smoke a bong, but when you're first smoking weed, I'm sure a lot of people who is their first time smoking weed, they won't know how to pull the slider. They won't know how to milk it up. They won't know how to hold their breath. Not hold it, but get that longer inhale on the bong. There's a certain way to smoking bongs, and first timers really don't understand that. So I really wouldn't go with a bong, but something a little more natural and more beneficial, even though bongs are super natural as well. I want to keep it simple for the first timers, so I would do a bowl, a one hitter, or a joint. Those are the top three things that I think people would have a pretty good experience smoking out of to get them that high. Another thing is you might have to be in charge of music because their music taste can be very different sober compared to when they're getting high. If you have a friend who doesn't like rap music and you get them high for the first time, you put on some good rap music, they might start vibing to it and actually learn to appreciate and enjoy that certain genre of music. Now this goes for any genre, but certain genres, if you put on like an EDM song, they might not be vibing to it as much as the next person. So it's kind of a hit or a miss, but I feel like with certain Wiz Khalifa songs, Kid Cudi, shit that maybe even they might listen to soberly, but just have a better experience while they're high. So I'd prefer one of you guys out there to be one of the better music, like just play some better music, depending on whatever you both enjoy listening to. And I feel like that will be a lot more beneficial for them to kind of understand and appreciate and listen to actually every sound that's going on in the song. I don't know, it's very weird, but that's kind of what I do when I listen to music. I think of even all the backgrounds, instruments and shit going off, and it's just a really cool experience to listen to music while you're high. So make sure you guys have some good music on deck as well. Also, afterwards or during this session that you're having with the first timer, I would recommend carrying around some water and some snacks. So these snacks don't have to be really anything big. Maybe just get some pretzels or some crackers or chips even, and a bottle of water. You can mix it up too, but just make sure you have a bottle of water as well. If you guys want to drink anything else on the side, that's cool, Gatorade, Powerade, whatever, just to add some flavor into the drink. But I really would prefer water because you guys, especially for a first timer, man, their mouth is going to be very dry if they get high. All right, and it's gonna become dry very quickly. All right, probably like 5 minutes after they're done smoking, or even as they're smoking, they might notice that their mouth is very dry, and I would prefer to have a water bottle or some sort of liquid on deck so they can get that dryness out of their mouth, even if it's just, a little half swig of water or whatever, just a mouthful of water. That's really all they need, just to swish it around in their mouth and then swallow, and obviously it's going to get rid of that dry mouth problem, that cotton mouth that that weed gives us. So keep that in mind as well. Also, you're gonna want to be in an environment where they will not tweak out. All right, you need to be somewhere where you're not like in a parking lot smoking in your car, where you completely avoid the opportunity of anyone in general walking up on you and, you know, tapping on your window, asking what you're doing, walking up to you, asking any sort of question. You're going to want to be secluded and alone with just this person, and they need to feel like they're in a safe environment. So if you guys maybe, you know, smoke in the basement, your parents don't care you smoke, do that. Go in the backyard if no one's home, and you know, you don't have to sit there and actually wait for the high to kick in the spot you're smoking in. You could always just smoke, take a couple hits. As soon as you know how much weed you smoked and how you're feeling and how you're about to feel in, you know, 5 minutes from there on out, you guys can head back into the crib and do your normal shit that you would normally do. Now, there's a lot of different activities I guess you guys can go about doing. I think the number one thing I would recommend, maybe that's just what my body as well and the way weed works with me, but I would play some sort of game on a computer or a PlayStation, an Xbox. Zombies works out really well. But anything really that can keep you guys occupied. And a lot of the times, if you guys have nothing to do at your house, you have a PlayStation, that's going to be the go-to thing. Play some 2K, play some cooperative game mode, or if you have, you know, two little setups or a computer and a PlayStation, you guys can both, you know, just fuck around or watch YouTube videos, music videos, any really thing that'll keep you guys occupied. And obviously you'll have a little bottle of water, some snacks, and you could even play music off the computer and shit, and they can listen to that in the background or whatever the case is. But honestly, that's really what I think the best getting high experience for new people and babysitting new people. I think that as long as you have the necessities for when they're high, you really won't have nothing to worry about, because odds are they might be hungry, they might be thirsty after they smoke, or they might be bored, or get some fresh air maybe. That might be something. Crack a window open or turn the fan on, you know, if it's too hot or too cold, whatever the case is. Or just go outside and for a little walk if you really want to. Try to go to your guys' neighborhood park and post up for a little bit there if they are complaining about, you know, being inside so much or whatever the case is. There's a lot of different things you can do. Longboarding to the park, that'd be cool, or taking a bike ride, whatever you guys prefer to do, and then just, you know, either just shoot around some basketball at the park or, you know, go on the swings. I don't fucking know, dude. Just do normal park shit, things that people do at a park, or just go for a walk right around the block or something, you know, if they are complaining about that. But honestly, I don't really know what else there is to really handle in a situation where you're getting a first timer high. As long as you have the things I mentioned in this video, I think that that'll avoid all the possible, you know, worries. If you guys want to, if you guys are tweaking about smell, maybe just spray very quickly some cologne on yourself, or just put some deodorant on actually. If they still are a little bit, you know, worried about going home high or whatever the case is, have some eye drops on standby and maybe an extra toothbrush at your crib so they can brush their teeth real quick, or mouthwash if they want to mouthwash their, you know, their mouth really quick so they don't smell like weed 100%. Those though, I think, are the best methods of babysitting first timers who's smoking weed, which is the title of this video. I don't really know what else to hit on. I think I hit on everything I needed to hit on in this video, so you guys can enjoy getting someone high for the first time. So honestly, man, if I missed anything, be sure to drop it in the comment section. If you guys have any other tips that you want to drop as well, if you guys have any ideas for me to do a stoner tips on, drop it in the comment section as well. Please smash that like button. It goes a super long way. My ratings have been declining slowly, but it's all right. I just would prefer you guys if you could just smash that like button real quick, dude. It takes 2 seconds, man. It really goes a long way though, man. Gives me a lot of motivation to keep doing this shit. I know I did promise you guys daily uploads, and I have not committed to that 100% on the weekends, especially because my parents are home and shit, and I don't really have time to just sit back in my, you know, seat and make a good video or a commentary comfortably. I like to sit back and make a comfortable commentary where I know no one's listening and I don't got to worry about the shit that I say. So anyways, man, that's my video. If you guys did enjoy, as I said before, smash the thumbs up button. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and subscribe if you guys are new. Check out my videos, all that good shit. Y'all already know what the fuck's going on. It's your boy, the Low-Key Legend. I'm gonna catch you out tomorrow. Y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low-key. It's your boy, the Low-Key Legend. I'm out of here, guys. Adios.